long snappers are people too?
Yeah, but I'm not thankful that Blake Grupe had to say something about it. No, but I appreciate Blake saying something, and yeah, it's good. I'm just glad we have our own, position now. The ranking, I could care less. It's been kind of fun being the last guy on Madden, especially for the kids to chirp at me on Instagram and stuff. So, but yeah, no.
Have you been
it's cool.
boycotting the game, and does this affect your decision to?
I'm not a gamer anyway, so yes, I have been boycotting the game. No, I don't care.
Do you still plan to snap a football into the disc or?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
No, that was a one and done situation. I think they got the message. Yeah, so.
What is it like working with 3 different punters, and what have you seen?
It's definitely a new thing for me. Nothing really changes for me though. Luckily these guys aren't very picky on where they want the ball. They just want it in the vicinity somewhere. But all 3 of them are great guys. Obviously I know Matt the longest. Good luck to whoever gets the job. And I know one guy's not going to make it to California, which is unfortunate, but that's just the name of the game. But I'm, pulling for all 3 of the guys, and I would trust that the front office is going to make the best decision for the team.
Obviously, Blake had a really, really good season last year. He was very consistent as far as training camp. How have you seen him grow in his time here with you?
One thing I say about Blake is he's a mental giant. Everybody pokes fun of him all the time for his size. He gets all the time. It doesn't seem to bother him at all. There's not a lot that I've seen that has shaken Blake, which I think is the most important thing you need as a specialist, and especially a kicker. He is just so mentally strong, and I give that to him, and I envy that because, I struggle with doubts every now and then. I've never seen that kid doubt himself, and it's inspiring, and and it shows on the field. He literally is like the epitome of next kid. The last one doesn't matter. The one in the future doesn't matter. He's like the next one I'm focused on. And I think that's really helped with his success. And I think he's going to keep getting better and better each year the longer he's able to do that.
I know that you're one of the, older guys at this point, but you kind of are.
Yeah.
This is a new chapter for the organization. How has this been? I think everybody's in the honeymoon period for a while. New coach, optimism, extreme. But how has this been with the new regime for the most part?
It's good. The vibe in the locker room is great. We seem to be like a close-knit team. And we haven't spent that much time together, which is the funny thing about it. It feels closer than what it's been in the past few years. I feel like everybody in the locker room seems to be in high spirits and everything's pretty optimistic. No negativity, and I know we're just getting in the grinder camp, where things can start to get, people can start complaining and, getting tired, but I haven't seen that yet. And yeah, the camp's been hard, but it's been productive, I think. And I think people are excited about fresh faces being in here. So yeah, I think we got a good thing going in the locker room so far.
Good time to go to California and get out of the heat.
Absolutely, that's any time. It's a good time to go to California and get out of the heat. But yeah, we're looking forward to it.
What ways have you noticed Kellen make an impact, just in terms of, you mentioned the locker room, but just what he's brought, and are there any things distinctively, you've been in the NFL for a long time now, that that's new to me, or that's he's bringing a fresh, is he bringing a fresh approach?
Yeah, he does. I feel like with Sean here, he was very aggressive and assertive, personality. Kellen is, laid back, just himself, man, which I think everybody appreciates when somebody can get up in front of a room of, a bunch of guys who think they're the alpha males, and get up and lead a team and not try to pretend to be anybody else but yourself. Because people can usually see right through that. But with Kellen, he's super genuine up there, and I think all of the players really appreciate somebody like that.
Hey Zach, what would it mean to you just to repeat as a captain if you were going into another year?
That would be awesome. It's not a huge priority of mine to be considered a leader from everybody. I just want to do my job, and if I can, you know, be an example that, you know, people think that I deserve that, that's great. I'll love that. I just want to be myself, and, you know, if I get that honor again, I'll be super pleased.
Thanks, Zach.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Appreciate you, man.